So doubles last weekend at Gommel was really phenomenal. Probably one of the best top eights I've seen in terms of level of play, excitement, energy, competition, and it was really exciting to see Team CLG from Team CLG PewFat take it against Mango and Lucky in grand finals. Now, the depressing thought here is that the winner only got $800, and you split it among two people, and that's only $400 a piece, which in today's world, is even just for Smash, which isn't a quote unquote full esport in terms of prize money, I think is really kind of pathetic in regards to, I think, how much money it does deserve and how much attention it's getting. Crimson Blur did mention that the attention, the viewership is growing for doubles. We don't quite understand why, but maybe because the top players are getting more coordinated, so the action seems a little less chaotic, and people are beginning to understand the nuances of teams more and more, and so it's starting to get more respect. But I thought that it was actually embarrassing that it was only $800 for doubles, and so that meant that PewFat only got $400 each. And this isn't, I'm not a top player in doubles, so this doesn't really affect me. I don't have a vested interest, in improving the direct benefit from, doubles increasing the prize pot. But for me, what it really tells me is that the double structure needs more attention. I don't think it's getting the storylines it deserves. It's getting the prize money that it deserves, and I think it could get more attention. And so I just wanted to just bring this up to an issue here, because I think that doubles can continue to grow, and I think that it needs to no longer be treated just as a side event. I think that the viewership kind of justifies that, hey, like, this is something that needs to be taken more seriously, and I think this is something that TOs need to put more attention to, whether it's, adding pot bonuses or splitting some of the singles pot bonuses and reallocating it to doubles, giving it more of the prime time stream hours so that it gets attention, because all the top players really enjoy doubles, or most of them do. Mango was like the weird exception, and maybe PP, but you talk to a lot of the top players that they really love the draw of doubles. You talk to Armada, talk to Leffen, talk to PPU, talk to the NorCal people, and they all love doubles. And so I guess here's some of the issues that I see with doubles, and I guess here's how we can address it. So first of all, I think that there does need to be some sort of consistent teaming, and I don't know how to incentivize that, but I think that if you partner with a teammate and you there should be some sort of point system that garners seeding so that we have consistent partners, and we don't have top player ditching for another top player just on a whim. I think that kills the storylines. We switch partners quicker than Dota 2 players, switch teams. And I think for a narrative standpoint and for people that really care, I think that it becomes an issue when Armada is changing a teammate like every other month now. You see Mango switching partners, you see Hungrybox switching partners, and it's not really good from a storyline standpoint. So I wish that there's some sort of incentive for teams to continue to participate and team with the same partner. And I think this is the reason why people grew so attached to the Mango Lucky team, PPU and SFAT, or Armada and Android, or Armada and Mutaking, is because these are something that we could build off of. We get to see them grow as a team, we get to see their chemistry issues, we get to see if they bounce back, and we see like every week that a person teams with a new person, then it really does kill the storylines, and it makes it less exciting. And I think Mango kind of brought it up, and I think he brings up a legitimate point that if you're switching partners every week, it's not really that exciting. So I think that needs to be done. I think that there should be incentives at the local level to help continue putting people together, because there's an extra barrier to playing doubles as opposed to singles. You just come by yourself, and doubles, you have to get a partner, you have to be consistent. And sometimes I know that Smashers, we love the idea of control, we love controlling our own fate, and the idea that someone else can skew the game into something that's out of our hands does seem a little bit scary at times. But I do think that doubles does have a lot of fun aspects to it. Some of the coordination that you can bring to it, the team kills, the team saves, the intricate zoning, and being able to cover different options, it becomes a lot more of a complex and deeper game, and it's something I really encourage people to get into if you're only a singles only player. And I think lastly, I think that if there are a lot of people that have complained in the past, not just me but other people, that doubles doesn't get the the attention it deserves. And I think part of the reason why is because in some aspects it is really complicated to understand the decisions that people are making. And I think that the people that want to push this the most need to be creating content and be creating guides or creating pictures with arrows to understand the decision making process that goes into, doubles. Why did this player go double team, or why did this person go for an edge guard while his partner was dying? If somebody could flesh that out and give it in a digestible way that people can understand, maybe it's like a 30-second clip on team saves, 30-second on that target switching, I think that would really help the game moving forward, and it would help the larger audience say, okay, like now I know why that player went this way or instead of that way, or why this person's just standing at center stage, or why this person's taking the lead and this person's staying back. And so overall, like, I think that, if there's a TLDR to this, $800 for an event like GOML where you had multiple gods entering, you had like 4 really good teams, and it was like a pretty decent tournament. I think that it deserves more than that, and there's many things that we can do to help it, and I hope that it continues to grow because the viewership is growing, and it's really sad to see that PewFed only got $800 for going through the bracket they did.